And we are live. Hey, everybody.
Hey, what's up, guys? How's things going? How are things going? I know we're starting a little bit earlier, but we're just gonna chill for a little bit, see if people will come in, and we'll see what happens.
Sorry about the creepy thumbnail, by the way. I love it, but it's still
Yeah, that thumbnail is there for a reason. Particularly xQc, particularly was put into a special video by Meat Crayon, who likes to take carrot people and turn them into like caricatures of themselves. So pretty much we're just doing about a episode about the biggest a pretty big content thief, a guy who got paid $100 million in Kick to basically react, and to the point where he doesn't react, he's blatantly stealing people's content, and he's basically just sitting there dumbfounded while playing other people's content, sometimes even leaving for like 15-20 minutes while going to the bathroom, going to the store, while playing other fucking people's content for his thousands and thousands or tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of fans. So we're going to be talking about that today.
Don't those people know that they can go watch they can watch the content themselves if they search for it? But that's the thing too. I think it's the chat. I think people like watching things together and conversing. I think that's I don't think he's the seller. I think the chat is the seller. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that could be it. But I'm like sitting there, I'm like, how could you have a conversation when you have like 20,000, 30,000 people in chat?
Well, no, I mean like the chat talking amongst themselves.
That's what I'm saying. Like, how are you going to know? How are you going to have a conversation with the chat when there's 30,000 people talking?
I mean, true. I don't know the technical side of Kick, but all I know is that he's stealing content no matter what he says. I'm sorry, breathing hard in a microphone to pretend that you're laughing or amused or shocked, that's not reaction.
Yeah, that is definitely not reaction. So this guy's been around for a while. So let me just, we're going to start in a little bit and get into it. But how you been doing? How you been doing, Tony?
I've been grand. Been playing that video game you got me addicted to. It's all his fault.
Cyberpunk 2077. Yeah, that's a good game.
Yeah. Very good game. If you guys are gamers out there, please definitely try Cyberpunk 2077. It's actually real, and I started the anime last night too.
Yeah, on Netflix. Yeah, it has a good show.
Yeah,
it's very like Malachite. What was it? It's very sad. I was about to use a fancy word, but I'll just say sad.
Yeah, very macabre. But mind you, this game isn't meant for kids. The anime is not meant for kids.
No, it is not meant for kids. So
definitely. Like even I was kind of like, when I first started making my character, I messaged him and I was like, I get a penis.
Yeah, that game is too detailed.
It's too detailed.
I was like, can we just put the shorts on the guy and just ignore this? I mean, come on.
Is that what you picked for your guy, or did you pick option 2?
No, I picked the shorts. I did not.
Oh, see, I picked option 2 because I was like, yay!
Yeah. But anyway, what do you think of this situation?
Hey, Jasmina.
Hi, Jasmine. How you doing?
Hey, Zen. Everybody.
What do you think of this situation? Like, what did you start hearing about this guy?
I knew about this guy for a couple of months ago. When was it when he walked away from the screen? He was streaming something. He walked away from it. He was gone for like 15 minutes or something like that. And he was saying he was a reaction channel. Then I noticed YouTube people like H3H3 and Meat Canyon. They were all like they're like, content was coming out about this person.
And this is who we're talking about. This is xQc right here.
Yeah.
And okay. So he's into a lot of dirt, like a lot of trouble recently, because he literally saw watching a other person's YouTube content who created this whole thing about assassination of JFK, and proceeded to not say a fucking word and just watch it.
I mean, that's not a reaction channel to me. I mean, we're a reaction channel. make commentary, but he just like walks away.
Okay, so we're gonna play it. All right, so there's this video we're going to use, and I think let me just grab the link.
Do you want me to throw it in there? Because I have it.
Yeah, drop it.
Okay, this is Legal Eagle, right?
Yeah, it's legal.
There we go.
And he explains how this guy is fucking stealing people's content, and explains it pretty well. And we're not going to sit there for 27 minutes and keep quiet while listening to the guy. So don't worry, we're going to stop.
Yeah.
But anyway, we'll continue. We'll start now. We'll stop every couple of minutes. But anyway, he'll give like a good summary of the guy, and then we'll get into other things.
Streamers are being so lazy, it might be illegal. That's right, professional live streamer xQc is facing accusations of stealing content for his own reaction videos while making a complete mockery of other people's intellectual property rights. Oh, hold on. This part's great. Man, I love this guy. Welcome back, Legal Eaglets. Today it's time to think like...
Okay. Touche.
This guy does a lot of reaction content as well, but he does it the proper way where he adds his criticism. He goes through, he does background and research because he knows what he's doing.
Like a lawyer, because we're going to be covering one of the most misunderstood aspects of copyright law, fair use. So hold on, because it depends. But for those not in the know, xQc is one of the most popular and highest paid internet personalities over the past...
Yes, that was $100 million. So basically, he got paid $100 million to join Kick. And do you know what he did when he joined Kick? He proceeded to get into trouble by playing Breaking Bad and also The Darkest Night, to the point where one of the actual Kick staff jumped in and had to say, "Hey, let me pull up the exact line."
He wasn't one of the guys who was streaming the Super Bowl too, was he? Like that whole controversy.
No, that was someone else on Kick.
Okay. Kick is the Wild West.
Yeah. One of the mods jumped in the middle of the stream, while he was doing this and kind of playing this, and says, "Hello there. We would like to notify you that streaming the specific content is in a violation of our DMCA policy. Therefore, we kindly ask you to stop your live stream and be aware that we will need to remove the current VOD containing the content."
And did they?
Yes, they did, because they didn't want to get sued by Warner Brothers.
Well, no, Warner Brothers is a powerhouse. You don't fuck with Warner Brothers.
But and he did this with Breaking Bad. He was watching Breaking Bad, live streaming it. And he just sits there and he sits there in a little dark room on a chair, stealing fucking people's content while doing nothing. Fucking nothing.
Even anime reactors do a lot more to be transparent.
Depends.
Some of them do.
Depends.
I mean, it depends on who, but yes.
Yeah.
27-year-old French-Canadian has cultivated a dedicated following for his unique style of unfiltered commentary for video game live streams and YouTube.
I'm going to say this one time. This guy's the xQc is a fucking idiot.
Is he a gamer too? Or he's just reaction? Okay.
I think he was a gamer, but I can't stand the guy, to be honest.
Hey, Montana.
I can't stand xQc. He's a fucking idiot.
I don't like him.
He's lazy. He got paid $100 million and he can't even fucking get out of his pajamas to write fucking content. Brother, you got $100 million. You can write content. You can make up skits. What the fuck are you doing just getting up and stealing people's YouTube videos?
If I had $100 million, I would change the world. I'm just saying, that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
Of unfiltered commentary for video game live streams and YouTube videos.
Oh God, he has a Fortnite pinata.
Now, xQc's
now you know why I called him a fucking idiot.
Most recent controversy kicked off when he uploaded a video to his YouTube channel showing himself reacting to another creator's video on the JFK assassination.
About to return to ground level, given spotted Oswald approaching.
But while reaction videos typically involve lots of pausing and constructive commentary on selected clips, xQc's video is almost exclusively just him watching the entire...
Now, I can explain this to you. The reason why he looks like a fucking idiot here is because, number one, he's not interested in the content, because he would look up the information and he would have his own kind of discussion about the facts or agreeing with the facts. Because usually you can tell if someone actually does research on the content or about the live stream.
Yeah.
This guy doesn't. This guy basically probably got some mods that basically said, "Hey man, look at this video. You should just sit here and watch." and he has no fucking clue what the guy's talking about, and he's just sitting there just like absorbing it, but has no fucking clue what's going on.
And also, who's gonna do a reaction who's gonna have a reaction channel that reacts to the death of JFK?
You know, you could do that. I mean, like, there's conspiracy channels you could do like that shit, or
but
you
like
can.
him.
But you have to be like really in the down the rabbit hole with that shit. You need to like do
Oh,
the
yeah.
research.
And it's weird that this is happening when the new JFK stuff is on the news right now.
Like, remember when we did our stream on MK Ultra and how much shit we like research on MK Ultra? And all this shit, and like, because we were interested in MK Ultra, we were interested in the subject. This guy is not interested in the subject.
No.
You know what I mean? You could tell if a streamer is interested in or they're not interested in the fucking subject. And this guy's not interested.
Entirety of another person's 90-minute video. This triggered an influx of backlash from other YouTubers who accused xQc of free riding off of another creator's hard work, all while reaping financial rewards via clicks and ad revenue.
xQc is saying next to nothing. Again, it's just like, wow, this video is popular, so I'm gonna sit in the corner and my audience will do basically whatever I say, and I'll say it next to nothing and make free money.
And to make matters worse, sometimes he even keeps the video playing while he leaves to use the bathroom or make lunch.
Bad taste.
That is outrageous. That's absolutely outrageous that you're living in a motherfucking mansion.
He has a giraffe.
He has a giraffe. He has a giant giraffe in the background.
It's insulting, isn't it?
Yeah, and you're watching other people's hard work doing a documentary about, like, I think this is a discussion about apartment buildings or something like that in China or something. I don't know. But you're watching the hard work of another content creator, and you just walk away for 10 minutes still playing it. You don't put on a commercial break. You don't say, hey, guys, let's just pause for a moment. I'll be right back in 10 minutes. But it's just fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
Allowed various work.
Do not post this to YouTube for the lack of react. Boom!
And of course, xQc is not the only streamer who reacts to other people's videos in real time with almost no commentary. It's all over the place.
Oh, yeah.
Lazy.
It is.
Lazy.
Of all people, too.
Lazy.
Yep, the anime people like that.
Anime people too. Like, motherfuckers, do something, man. Be
be inventive. That's the thing. Like, do something new.
Yeah. This is
now,
just
xQc
lazy.
claims he's done nothing wrong and accused his critics of being envious of his success. Now, as a YouTuber who has produced my own share of reaction videos and had their videos reacted to by others, this is an issue that is near and dear to my heart, and more importantly, my wallet. And the transformative nature of fair use is one of the most misunderstood areas of the law on the internet. So today, let's take a deep dive into one of the most heated debates on online content creation and fair use that's happening right now. Now, Felix Lengyel, better known as xQc, has spent nearly a decade building a devoted online following as a former top-ranked competitive Overwatch player turned streamer and content creator. And on the live streaming platform Twitch and now Kick, xQc regularly chats with fans, hosts reality shows, and broadcasts himself playing video games. And on his
God, what the fuck? How old is he?
I don't know. He's like in his late 20s. Maybe. Well,
Okay,
how is
so
Alex? Well, wait. Just make sure. How old is xQc?
yeah,
How old is xQc? He's 27. He's still a fucking idiot. I wasn't doing shit like that when I was 27. Holy fuck.
Oh, don't start. Hold on. Don't start yelling.
Cat's
live.
Cat's. The cat is part of our fair use as well. Whenever the cat
I'm so sorry. She's learned how to yell, and I don't know how to make it stop.
Ryan Upchurch's little brother. This guy's actually richer than Ryan Upchurch. Actually, he just got $100 million.
The only difference between him and Upchurch is that Upchurch can't shut up, and xQc is only shutting up.
You know what? I'm going to give Ryan Upchurch credit. At least he's hardworking.
Yeah, that is
he's
true.
He's created all his content. He is a hardworking young man who's, well, not young anymore. He's in his 30s.
Yeah.
But he's actually created his songs. He's actually reacts to shit. He's not a lazy piece of shit like xQc. So I'm going to give the devil their due. Their devil their due. Ryan Upchurch is a hardworking person.
Clip it.
Yeah, absolutely. I always give the devil their dues.
His YouTube channel, xQc, makes general videos on a variety of topics, including videos of himself reacting to other creators' content, and often re-uploading his live streams. Now, xQc is no stranger to controversy, and if anything, he revels in it. He's been historically
he loves
suspended
it.
from Twitch for various reasons, ranging from a copyright strike for live streaming the Tokyo Olympics.
What a fucking idiot. Why would you live stream the Olympics, you fucking idiot?
Wait, showing a clip of gorillas having sex?
Yeah.
What? I would love to see his browser history.
Oh, it's probably weirder than mine. It's probably. I'm like,
we do rabbit holes. We're very big.
I was watching
theories.
like 1920s slang and like old sayings from 1920s and 1950 films recently, just for fun. So my algorithm's fucked.
Oh yeah, same.
To an incident where he uploaded a brief clip of two gorillas mating, which he claims was by accident. And xQc has also blurted out.
Okay, bro.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
We're all like, yeah, right. Like, yeah, sure. Accident, quote unquote.
Okay.
How do you just stumble upon two gorillas having sex? What the fuck did you look up?
We'll keep to that alibi, bro. We'll keep to that alibi.
Homophobic, sexist, or otherwise.
Overwatch Pro player suspended for homophobic. Wow.
Well, most of the people that play FPS games like that are kind of they kind of say stupid things.
Yeah.
Bizarre comments during live streams. But ironically, the famously outspoken xQc now finds himself under fire for the things he doesn't say during his reaction videos. Now, most recently, xQc kicked the hornet's nest on July 24th, 2023, when he posted a video onto his YouTube channel titled The Kennedy Assassination, xQc Reacts to Lemino. But xQc's video is not so much a reaction video as it is mostly just him watching an entire 90-minute JFK documentary.
90 minutes? He fucking sat there for
he didn't sit there. Remember, he got up and he had to go pee-pee or something? And he left for like 11 minutes.
You stole this man's content, man.
Yeah.
You might as well have just downloaded his video and uploaded on your video. That's robbery.
That's basically it. He thinks that, you know how it has to be transformative? He thinks his picture on the corner is transformative.
Yeah, that's so... Wow.
In silence. A number of YouTubers accused xQc of stealing the content of a fellow creator while providing almost zero commentary that would make the video his own. First, it was Bub Films taking xQc to task. Then some ordinary gamers joined the fray, describing the video as garbage. And this isn't the first time that xQc's non-reactive reaction videos have actually stirred controversy. Neo, a YouTuber who creates educational videos, who you can also find on Nebula, criticized xQc for leaving the room 5 seconds into reacting to Neo's video and only coming back 10 minutes later, which Neo described as xQc, quote, making a mockery out of the fact that he is not reacting. He also provided a graph showing that there was no viewership boost for Neo.
See, there's no viewership boost for Neo.
It's stealing.
So this guy stole this guy's content. The guy spent all this time and effort to clip this shit together, do the research, write a script, put a fucking video. You have no idea. People have no idea. Live streaming is so fucking easy in comparison to creating an actual video.
Yes.
You have to grab the proper clips, the video, the clips you have to grab. The editing, the script writing. So when you read over things and sometimes you just throw it away.
It's why we don't do it. We don't do it. It's really too fucking. I don't. I've tried with the gaming aspect of the channel, but no, it's too. No, I give.
Yeah, and I have a full-time job, so it's like it's a lot of time. So I give all the credit in the world for those people who make documentary style fucking works and
I love
put it on this platform, and they deserve a lot more views than what they get. And then you got this fucking piece of shit rich motherfucker decides to go in, steal this guy's content, and then shits on the guy's hard work, and then makes a mockery of the fact that he's stealing. Like he's like joking. It's like the robber joking while he's robbing you.
During and after xQc's broadcast. On the streaming site Kick, which xQc recently made a $100 million deal to join, one of xQc's first streams went south after a member of Kick staff had to jump into the chat to stop him from streaming the entirety of The Dark Knight. He then found himself temporarily hidden from Kick's directory, aka shadow banned, for a second copyright violation for streaming Breaking Bad. Now, addressing the backlash to the Kennedy video, xQc asserted in a live stream that he paused like crazy and added a lot of commentary.
You see, by accident, I can imagine that. Yeah, yeah, sure. I think they're still stuck on the gorilla part. Yeah, I don't know. I've never seen I've never searched for gorilla mating videos in my entire life.
But
So
what could you search
no,
to get to a gorilla mating video? That's the
I
thing.
watch a lot of animal videos, and that has never come up.
Yeah, like that's a very specific video. You have to search two gorillas mating. Like,
Two very generous statements.
Bro, I paused like crazy, added a lot of commentary. Chat, the reason why I didn't commentate is that streams are content. Streams in their entirety are content.
he's
Then
French
claimed he
Canadian, eh? He's
Yeah, I
French
think
Canadian.
so.
Okay,
Yeah, I think-
okay.
I
So
think
he's
so. I don't
like
give-
he's from like Montreal or something.
Yeah, but I don't give a fuck.
Well, no, I'm trying to place the accent so I can be like, okay, you know, I want to know him. I don't like him, but I want to know. Do you get?
I want to know you.
I mean, I don't like you, but I want to know you.
Sounds like
so I
you're gonna
can
make
like,
Lahir-
so I can unlike you properly. You know what I mean?
By the way, this is to xQc. This is like, fair use what we're doing here. You idiot.
Only rushed through because his chat was, quote, getting mad. And after going on one of his trademark rants, he added, quote,
Yes, a lot of it is just watching it because that's what chat wants. If I commentate too much, chat gets bored.
now we'll talk
Okay, and that's another point I have, and you can comment too, Tony.
Uh-huh.
If the chat wants to watch it and they get bored with you commentating, that means you're boring. Okay,
That's
you are
the thing,
boring.
yeah. No, that's
So
true.
You are failing your first job. Your first job is to entertain the audience. If they want to watch the fucking video, they can watch the video. Okay, so that's your problem, not the situation. You need to think of like grab content that will actually interest you and make you do reactions that is enjoyable and not boring to the audience. That is a you problem, not a situation where you watch it. You go.
Do you know, like, Pyrocynical does some reaction. He's one of my favorite YouTubers. That's just it. And what he does is he'll react to a video, but he'll pause it like we do, make it transformative, and he'll be like, wait a second, I didn't know that. And he'll go search it and they'll read the article. He does exactly what we do. I think that's fair use. Why can't he do that? He's just sitting there like a lump and just watching it.
Because he is basically deciding to I said basically 15 times, sorry.
You're fine. You're fine. It's the word of the day.
It's the word of the day. No, he has basically mainstream, like kind of like a pipeline of reaction content because he has to fill the demand. So he can't really just grab content that he can enjoy and react to. He has to just grab as much content as he can and he puts it down because he has been paid a ton of money to stream on all these platforms. And basically all he needs to do is sit in front of a fucking camera and look at the fucking camera and make money. So that's what he realized, the easiest thing to do is just steal other people's content and just shut the fuck up. That's it. There is no desire.
Faster, yeah.
Get it done faster. I can chill. I can have a meal. I can take a poop. I can take a piss for 15, 20 minutes. And that's what he does basically. I mean, pretty much.
It's the same concept of you being on the job and using the bathroom for 20 minutes and getting paid for it.
Yeah.
Talk about legal defenses in the future, but this is just classic. The chat got bored, so it's okay to commit copyright infringement.
No, it's not.
I'm sure he's fine. But on Twitter, xQc hit back at some ordinary gamers, writing, quote, I'm watching a vid I like to my people, that's it.
What the fuck?
He's French. Canadian.
I wonder what triggers people like you so much. Revenue share? Audience split? Okay. Algorithm? I've heard this complaint a million times, and most, quote, public figures, end quote, try to attack you from multiple angles, just to fall flat on their face. I'm watching a vid I like to my people, that's it. Maybe you
can't
should
yell. Stop it.
Cat's getting even mad at xQc.
I know there's nothing we can do about it.
The cat is mad at xQc.
I'm so sorry.
Revenue share? No, motherfucker. People just
What's his net worth?
What?
Do you know his net worth by any chance?
Well, he just got paid like $70 million, so he's probably worth a lot.
Lord.
How much is XQC
Getting
worth?
paid to do nothing. That sounds like a job. You know what I mean?
Okay,
That's
so-
a job I want.
Okay, so he makes $4 million a year.
Oh my god.
I don't know. I mean, like, he's probably worth like, let's just say he's worth like $100 million or some shit.
Hi.
So let's say he's worth 50. Let's just be safe for taxes
Yeah.
and how he spends money. $50 million.
He bought a
Whatever
like
that
he bought like a life-size giraffe. He's not good with money.
means. Now, XQC reacted to Neo's response with this incomprehensible video.
Chat, did this get re-uploaded? Chat, is this video a re-upload or not? Wait, it didn't. Wait, it didn't. So what's the problem? So what's the problem then? People say that it's when you upload it to the same platform, and that's the problem.
Yeah, so what
That's
I think
stupid.
he's trying to say, and don't quote me on this, is that he told his editor or his social media guy not to republish his live stream to YouTube, thinking that that somehow absolved him of copyright infringement. That's
No.
not the case.
No.
Now, what this gibbering mouther fails to understand is that
No, I can totally infringe copyright on this platform, but God forbid I do it on this platform, because this platform will call me out on my shit. So editor, save my ass and do not put this on YouTube, because I know YouTube people are going to call me out on it. That's how I read it. I don't know about y'all.
Oh my god, he just called him a D&D gibbering mouther. Like a little monster with a slob monster with a bunch of mouths. Holy
Or like
fuck.
critters.
Yeah.
I could think about critters.
it's copyright infringement whether it takes place during a live stream or during a video on demand or a re-upload. It doesn't matter whether it's live or not. It's still copyright infringement.
Yes.
It just
Yeah.
might be harder to actually find if there's no actual recorded video of it, if it was a live stream that just went off into the ether. And actually, when XQC was called out during the live stream of reacting to Neo's video for the lack of commentary, XQC just gets angry and makes some stuff up, talking about some nonsense reaction about the metal of the pillars and stuff.
Metal pipes, cement, football, goal at the back. Wait a minute, chat. Hold up. I think this is a very rare copper alloy right there, chat.
But it
What a prick.
What the fuck?
Yeah, what a prick.
And it's so funny because I was listening to Legal Eagle and I was thinking, oh, his tie is so pretty. And then it goes right back to QXC or whatever his name is, CVD or whatever.
XQC.
Yeah, and he's like, that's alloy, that's metal. What does he know what he says? Like, does he
No,
know?
he's basically making a mockery. Say, "Oh, this is my fair use" by just stating what's the imagery in the video. So, look, guys, that's my fair use, guys. And I'm like, bro, you don't have any other commentary to add.
Yeah, it's too much.
You're
You're doing too much.
Yeah, you're just so fucking stupid. You didn't even do any research on what the guy was talking about or show any interest in the material. You're just robbing.
That's what it is. And he's taking it from small channels, and those small channels are putting their heart into these documentaries.
Yeah.
highlights the lack of actual commentary. You can't just describe what you're seeing and call it commentary. That's not going to qualify. And it highlights the lack of anything of value that's being added and the lack of transformativeness of these reactions. But XQC described some ordinary gamers' take as, quote, unfounded criticism full of personal attacks, and asked some ordinary gamers why this triggers him so much. Now, speaking as a lawyer and YouTuber, the reason this triggers some people,
Is he
especially
talking
content
about?
creators, is that
Sorry, is he talking about ordinary gamers? What's that guy's name?
Mudahar.
Mudahar.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay.
XQC
Now I'm on
seems to be
track.
basically stealing other people's hard work under the guise of creating a reaction video, which we'll talk about whether it's a reaction or not. But besides the legality of it, there are a wide variety of attitudes toward reaction content in the streaming community itself. Ethan Klein, a YouTuber and co-host of the H3 podcast, has emerged as a prominent voice on fair use and one of the fiercest critics of non-reactive content creators. And on the August 7th episode of the H3 podcast, Klein and XQC debated what counts as fair use with respect to hosting content. XQC
I mean, could you call it a debate? I mean, the guy could barely speak. XQC could barely speak a fucking coherent sentence. It was incoherent. The guy's reasoning, his thought process, all out the fucking window. The guy had no clue what he was talking about.
He gets angry really fast, and I think that's where his words get really you would think somebody in their mid-20s is gonna grow out of it, but
yeah, it was incoherent, the words that were coming out of xQc's mouth during that discussion. I'm not even gonna call it debate. It was discussion.
Accuse Klein of doing the same thing by featuring smaller creators' content on his platform.
You keep saying that.
You're doing it.
Not proven.
You're doing it. You call me a thief piece of when you're doing it.
You haven't proven that. I don't know why you keep saying that.
However, a key.
Now, I'm going to say this about Ethan Klein. He actually does fair use. He knows what fair use is. He won a court case on fair use. He knows what the fuck fair use is. I might not like his opinions on certain shit, but he knows what fair use is.
He does. Yeah, I don't like Ethan personally. Like, I watch their shows sometimes just to get what's going on in the world, but he does respect the people's content, unlike xQc, whatever his name is.
The difference is that H3 rarely plays a video in its entirety, and xQc asserted that his live reactions give exposure to smaller creators, which set up a furious response from Klein.
Nice try. You literally do it to enrich yourself. You're a multimillionaire, and you steal content from small creators, and you don't give a about their rights or what they want. You're not creating anything big for anyone. You're just taking attention and views for yourself, and you don't give a about the consequences of that. It's not your decision to make that for other people's property.
Now, the debate devolved into finger pointing and insults, with Klein cutting off the stream, but not before xQc asserted people would rather watch him do the worm than watch Klein's podcast, and he then did so.
Okay, sure. I mean, that's content, man. It's original content.
He's not all there, is he?
Yes, do that, bro.
xQc, he's still like in a frat boy mentality. Do you get what I'm saying? Like he thinks that he's all the little weird things he does is cute, but no, it's really annoying.
Tony, this is just fucking sad. Why do we live in a society where this guy's worth $60 million? He contributes zero to society, not even like any sort of intellectual debate or discussion, hasn't contributed one thing to society, and he's worth $60 million. And this guy,
that's I don't understand.
My hopes of humanity has fallen. I am depressed.
It's like that Futurama meme. I don't want to live here anymore.
Where's the Futurama like booth? The unalive booth.
The unalive booth.
Such
a good reference.
Yeah, I need to go to the unaliving booth in Futurama. After seeing a man worth $60 million to own another man starts doing a worm in a discussion and saying, "Look, more people want to see me act like a complete fucking idiot." Yes, there are people that do like seeing lol cows, and you are being a lol cow right now. Hi, Sticky. This guy is a joke. I don't like him. I hope he gets sued by Warner Brothers and loses everything. My personal opinion.
And Warner Brothers around.
Yeah.
And in the wake of all...
Oh, that was rich. What do you
do that, bro.
He grabbed his balls and shaked it. I mean, like,
why is his... Okay, I know I'm not born with the anatomy of a male. I am a male, but God hasn't, blessed me with anything. Your balls are not where your belly button is, right? Please tell me.
I mean, unless he got pretty excited.
Did he get a lift?
He got a little excited when he was doing the worm in front of his audience.
Know.
I mean, this is a guy who apparently,
yeah,
got
exactly.
into trouble watching gorilla mating rituals.
I mean, that's. I have nothing nice to say.
Very high. Yeah,
it's very high. Like, I don't know. Like, could that? I mean, I don't know.
And in the wake of all of this controversy, YouTuber Meat Canyon created a parody of xQc in a video he called The Tragedy of a Reaction Streamer, in which xQc is...
See, this is where we put that's why it has that disgusting monster's face, because that's what we think he is. We think he's...
We're a big fan of Meat Canyon.
Yeah, we like Meat Canyon.
Portrayed as a Smaug-like monster, hoarding views, though, ironically, the xQc golem in this video seems to be actually more coherent than the real thing.
Very fun. I liked it a lot. Make sure to leave a like, a click on the bell, and the thing. And oh shit, I'm doing the pose.
And then things got
What the
Oh,
fuck?
that was him reacting to the Meat Canyon.
Oh my god.
Papa
What
Meat.
the-
We're gonna call him Papa Meat from now.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
This is the problem with America. This is the problem with the world. When people
This is
like
why a lot
post.
of people hate going online.
meta when xQc reacted to the video by barely reacting.
The views check I could then maybe I could fight it.
And then things got really meta when Meat Canyon reacted to xQc's reaction by barely reacting. Though, ironically, Meat Canyon's reaction is probably the one that's most likely to qualify as fair use, because under some circumstances, parody can be fair use. And if I was his lawyer, I'd argue the parody only works if he reacts to the whole thing without reacting. Copyright can be really weird sometimes.
Yeah, it can
Of course,
be.
copyright can be hard. It's why you need a good lawyer. But if you want a great lawyer, my federal court. Back to cases that actually involves Ethan Klein. Now, originally, Ethan Klein found fame through his YouTube channel, H3H3
Hey, Menace.
Productions, which was hosted by himself and his wife, Hila. Now, their content
Hi,
included
Menace.
sketch comedy and reaction videos.
Let me see. He's just wearing them pants that were popular 12 years ago with the real low crotch.
Oh, those are still popular and stuff. I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about.
That satirized internet culture, and it was one of their biting reaction videos that landed them in federal court. Because in February of 2016, Ethan and Hila posted a video mercilessly mocking the video of another fellow YouTuber, Matt Hosenseide, in which his character, the big bold guy, attempts to seduce a love interest using the power of parkour.
Strong shoulders.
When parkour
He
was
wrote
a
that
thing.
in, by the way.
Yeah, it
I
was a
don't
thing.
recommend that you watch this video. It is the most cringeworthy thing you have ever seen in your entire life. And for some reason, it still exists on YouTube. But the Klein's 14-minute reaction video included numerous clips of the big bold guy's supremely cringe video, interspersed with their own commentary and jokes. And frankly, they played almost the entire video itself while they were commentating on it.
I feel so objectified.
You can have me.
Holy
Right?
It's just that easy, baby.
And in response, Hodenseide, known online as Matt Haas, sued the pair in federal court for copyright infringement and DMCA violations. And in the original complaint, Haas accused the clients of reproducing virtually all of the work as, quote, nothing more than a prop in their comedy routine. And after the clients posted a video discussing the lawsuit, Haas added a defamation claim as well. But Judge Catherine Forrest of the...
Another thing's also missed is that they had to, like, a lot of YouTubers like Leafy is Here, Keemstar, a lot of the YouTubers actually donated a lot of money. And also, I think Payday also made a DLC that donated proceeds of the DLC to Ethan Klein's lawsuit to help them win. And they burned through that money quick, man. I mean, I think it was like, what was it, like $200,000 or some shit like that? It was a lot of.
It was a lot of money, but they won. But the thing is, though, the reaction community that actually does reaction, unlike this guy that we're talking about now, they saw that if Ethan was going to go, soon they would go too. So they got together.
Because
that's how a community should work.
Yeah, I mean, because at that particular time, Leafy is Here was running around. He was doing exactly the same thing as Ethan Klein. Of course, more lowbrow, where he would just pick random people and really go for sometimes kids and make fun of them in his audience.
It was weird. Yeah, it was weird.
So a lot of people just kind of threw money at him, and he got a little shit towards like that because there was a lot of people that sat there and says, "Well, where'd the money go? Where'd the money go?" Not realizing that multiple year lawsuit where you're fighting in court can cost you lots and lots of money. And, and another problem is I think Ethan Klein didn't realize how much money would be spent because he basically discussed a FUPA fund. He basically said that that he would set aside whatever remained in the proceeds from the raising of the money in a FUPA. Like, and it was like a joke where he had like a stomach fat flap or something like that. He always joked about his fat flap, but he was saying that this FUPA would protect other people that would be in trouble. The problem is I don't think he realized how much money one lawsuit would cost, and he would need people to run it and constantly get money to it. And I think he overpromised to the community, and he got reamed for it.
Now he's set. Like if it was I think if it was ever to happen again, I think now Ethan would be more comfortable to be like, okay, let's go.
Oh, by the way, that's an xQc. That's an example of fair use where I actually inserted my understanding of the situation and paused. So just in case you ever see this, likely not, because you're too busy. You're too busy stealing other people's content because you are an individual that lacks any imagination, any creativity, and any hard work, and you would rather just sit in front of a computer with a camera on and rob hardworking people's ideas and creativity because you are a thief.
That blows my mind. He does nothing. He does nothing when there's people out there literally have 2 jobs, 3 jobs, trying to survive in this economy. Mm-hmm. And he just sits there and people are like, oh, you want money? Here's money for you. When there's actual people out there that need fucking help.
Yeah.
Southern District of New York rejected all of Haas's claims, ruling that the Klein's video constituted quintessential criticism and comment that clearly fell within the bounds of fair use. In her analysis, Judge Forst highlighted that the heart of the fair use inquiry is the extent to which the purpose and character of the use is transformative by adding something new with further purpose or different character. Noting that commentary and criticism have a strong presumption in favor of fair use, she cites various jokes and comments the Kleins made about the video, like calling Haas the king of cringe tube, criticizing what they found to be unrealistic dialogue between Haas and the parkour actress, and mocking the plaintiff's parkour ability. And Judge Forrest also analyzed to what extent the Klein's video usurped demand for Haas's work by serving as a market substitute. And citing the Supreme Court's ruling in Campbell versus Acuff Rose, aka the Two Live Crew case, Judge Forrest noted that lethal parody may indeed hurt demand for the original work, and the injury may even be intentional, but that does not produce a harm cognizable under the Copyright Act. And accordingly, Judge Forrest found that the Klein's video, replete with criticism and mockery, is, quote, decidedly not a market substitute for the Haas video, holding that the Klein's video constituted fair use. Judge Forrest then dismissed the claims of copyright infringement and the DMCA violation, and she also tossed the defamation action, deeming the offending statements non-actionable opinions. And Ethan Klein rightfully declared this ruling a huge victory for fair use on YouTube. But in a footnote, Judge Forrest also cautioned, quote, the court is not ruling here that all reaction videos constitute fair use. She then provided helpful guidance for why the Klein's video was fair use, but other reaction videos might not be. Quote, some reaction videos, like the Klein video, intersperse short segments of another's work with criticism and commentary, while others are more akin to a group viewing session without commentary. Now, even though this case is 70 years old now, it's a great rundown of the fair use factors, especially in the context of an actual YouTube case, which is why I cite this case in every single one of my video descriptions.
Yeah, that's actually a pretty good case. I'm actually surprised a lot of people don't actually know about this case. You would think like every YouTuber would fucking know about this case, but
I know about the case, but I just didn't know the details of it.
Okay, you're gonna have to copy and paste this and put it into every single one of our fucking description from now on.
I mean,
Take
it makes sense. It makes sense. I will definitely add that to our little note card.
We need that as a screenshot in the bottom part, just in case.
Yeah.
And if Lemino or Neo or others decide to sue xQc for copyright infringement, I can pretty much guarantee that they'll quote from this decision to argue that xQc's videos are a group viewing session without commentary, not entitled to any fair use defense. So let's run through this analysis for what xQc is doing and figure out whether he has a fair use defense or whether it's copyright infringement. Now, fair use is a legal doctrine that allows unlicensed use of copyrighted material in certain circumstances. As an affirmative defense to infringement, fair use seeks to balance the property interests of copyright holders with the public interest of encouraging freedom of expression and the wider distribution of creative works. And while fair use is decided on a case-by-case basis, there are certain enumerated activities that are laid out in the Copyright Act as potentially qualifying for fair use, and that includes criticism, commentary, news reporting, and research. And that is not an exhaustive list. And in determining whether
I'm assuming that xQc did none of those things when he did those videos.
No.
Tony's busy fighting his cat right now.
I'm sorry, my cat, I don't know what's her problem. It's just that I'm sorry. If you hear her yelling in the background, she has fresh water, she has new food, the litter, everything is perfect, but she's just,
Your new cat's name is Damn It Cat.
The particular use of a copyrighted work constitutes fair use, courts will consider the following 4 factors as codified in Section 107 of the Copyright Act. And no factor is determinative. You have to weigh every single one of them. The first factor is the purpose and character of the use, including whether the use is of a commercial nature or for a nonprofit educational purpose. The second is the nature of the copyrighted work, the amount and substantiality of the portion used in relation to the copyrighted work as a whole, and the effect of the use upon the potential market for or value of the copyrighted work.
And that's a no, that's a no, that's a no, and that's a no for that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Anyway, let me see.
Is the video still up of Ethan and him and his
Yeah.
debate?
Let's see. Let's jump to that part. All right, let me jump. We've had enough. So basically, we've realized that xQc is a thief and it should be sued for every single dime he has.
Is there anything going on with the person who did the JFK documentary? Is he trying to? I know low-hanging YouTube channels don't really have the income to do
Let
it.
me see.
But if they were going to do it, I would definitely promote it for people to, help out, because you never know. It could be us next. You know what I mean? Like,
I'm just saying, like, how long is he going to act like a fool?
That whole block right there, he's going to be an idiot.
Okay, so he's basically going to be a fool for about 40 minutes. Holy fuck. I don't think we can. I will just do the last 20 minutes. Maybe.
Yeah, we'll do. Yeah. Well, you see where there's a big bump right there? Maybe, do you think we should start it with that one right there?
Yeah, this
right
is
there.
the first idiot bump. Okay, we're going to start it with the first idiot bump and see what happens. Okay. Going in blind. Hopefully he doesn't say anything horrible.
Thank you to H3 TV for putting in those timestamps and stuff, because it really makes our life easier. We appreciate you.
That would be the rarest situation.
Our accent, I just lost fucking 16 views again. Holy fucking, it's kind of crazy.
It better be funny or something, bro.
Well, I'm just telling you.
React harder, xQc.
The way it says, you, bro. Hey, listen, you're the guy who sits like this in fucking 20 degrees and does this.
So the transformative nature is about how straight you sit. Got it.
Oh, Ethan, you want to talk about amount of transformation? Then if we want to move on to that topic, let's just get some of your I think your wife's old merch, right? Which is
yes, I love this topic.
I saw that. I've seen it. And some of the arguments you had against it. Oh my god! I think I changed the angle by 16 degrees, and I changed a little bit of the gamma color on this one. That's very transformative. Okay, Ethan.
Is he talking about the case where Mila's clothing line got copywritten because it was like copying like James Charles?
Yeah, that is true. Basically, they go around, they grab they're kind of lazy with their design, and they just kind of copy and paste it. But that's kind of a problem with a lot of YouTubers. Like Logan Paul basically copy and paste from fucking Google image shit.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they're just lazy. Or they're just the people they're hiring is fucking lazy, and they need to tell them hey, you got to actually do some work for me if you're going to get paid $100,000 or something.
I'm going to watch your entire thing, not react in any shape or form. I'm going to change the color of the gamma and opacity, and I'm going to rotate sideways. That's very transformative, right? Ethan, come on.
So let me ask you, before I address that, and I'm happy to, I'm going to address everything you said about Teddy Fresh.
Go ahead.
What does it matter if I'm a hypocrite? How does that affect this conversation we're having? Genuinely, because we're talking about the philosophical nature of taking people's videos, right? And I'm having this conversation with you, but instead of answering the question, you're constantly deflecting to prove that, no, I'm a bad guy. And I don't see why you would do that other than the fact that you don't have a good argument to argue the substance. Why do you keep deflecting? What does it matter if I'm a hypocrite?
That's because he has no proper answer, and the only thing he can do is basically lodge personal insults against you because he lacks any ability to actually counter your arguments. That's why.
Yeah.
This is the last fig leaf of a person who cannot lounge underneath the fence.
But this is what I don't get either. Why would you go on a podcast like H3H3 knowing their popularity and how they are, their nature? Because Ethan can get to the point real fast. He's not a dumb guy.
Well, I think he was on the show previously about him. I think this guy was gambling also on Twitch.
I have no idea on that. But all I know is, how could you not be prepared?
No, I'm saying I think he was on the show discussing about how he gambles on Twitch.
Oh, okay. And then it turned into the transfer.
No, that was that. So I'm saying not here, but for another episode, he was on H3 about that discussion. So I think he's kind of comfortable coming on, he's comfortable going on this platform to discuss it with him. And I think it turned sideways because he has no defense because, the truth is he's a lazy piece of shit that steals people's content.
And exactly. Sometimes you send it like a tweet, and people still comment in the bottom and they say, there's still time to delete this. listen, Ethan, there's still time to fucking end the call and you go about your day, okay? Before you say some really fucking dumb shit, okay? When you're out here saying, what is it better than
Get to the fucking point,
that I'm a
dude.
hypocrite? I'm just saying, when you say, well, dude, what is it better than that I'm a hypocrite? Well,
No, I'm genuinely curious, but I'll answer the Teddy Fresh before you do your
It
monologue.
discredits all your points and makes you look
No,
like
it doesn't. No, I'm genuinely curious.
No, it doesn't.
No.
It doesn't.
Road,
No.
you took the high
XQC,
road
no, I really
for
want you to
public
answer it.
protection, and you fell on your face flat.
No.
It's time to lay on the facts.
No, it's an interesting
Prove it wrong.
philosophical question.
Prove me
Why?
wrong.
Okay, first of all, the Teddy Fresh thing. So Teddy
Okay.
Fresh is a company with 30 employees. And by the way, I love whenever someone's losing a debate to me, they bring this up. It's literally the lowest hanging
Facts.
fruit.
True.
And if you know anything about me, you know I've
Oh.
talked about this 1,000 times,
Yo.
but I'll address it because you brought it up.
Go ahead.
We
Ethan.
have like a whole team of designers, and
Okay.
sometimes our designers are taking stuff way too close to the source, and I agree, and it's not okay.
Give a fuck. So does my editors, which makes us about equal.
What?
What editors does he need exactly? He's just sitting there in front of a TV, like a computer.
Oh my god. What are you talking about, your editors? You sit in front of a live stream and you do not react. You're stealing people's content because you're lazy and you don't want to actually work for your money anymore. I get it. I don't know why the fuck you live stream still, to be honest with you. If you don't enjoy and you don't want to do it anymore and you're doing it for financial motivation, you have tens of millions of dollars. Fucking why? Fucking people, man.
On that topic, so you can still sometimes when somebody gets confused at the company,
You want to?
when one of the sweatshop guys gets it wrong.
Hold on.
Oh my bad. But when my editor gets it wrong, oh no, we are thieving.
Oh,
hold on, let me
Hila just
finish.
came in.
Oh shit! Elias came in and she's like, "Well, you're about to." Do... And this is a problem because this guy's now defaming the company, saying sweatshops and all that shit. You better shut the fuck up because Teddy Fresh is I think is like
It's an American.
No, I'm saying how much is Teddy Fresh worth?
I have no idea. I have looked at their clothes before because I like their hoodie.
It's worth $50 to $100 million company.
Yeah,
So-
it's very expensive. I could never afford their hoodies.
Yeah, obviously.
My point.
Yeah, bring out Hila. Hey, bring him in.
Hold on. Let me finish.
I didn't.
Hold on.
Your husband is bald.
My husband looks awesome.
Dude, my hairline is. You
Awesome.
really okay, dude? The fact that you're coming for my hairline just proves how fucking delusional your whole. That's a metaphor for all of your arguments. Okay, Teddy Fresh. We have designers, right? And we have a fairly large company. This is a common problem in all streetwear. We've had designers who have pretty much close to stole designs. We fired people over it, and every time it comes up, we have company meetings and say, guys, this is unacceptable. If you're caught doing this, you will be fired.
And we've made a strict guideline, and it doesn't happen anymore.
What have
it
you
hasn't
done?
happened.
What have you done to prevent it?
Okay, so this is really good.
Okay.
that?
Okay. That's what you sounded like.
Oh, you can pick on his
that?
hairline, but he can't pick. See, this is why I don't like people. This is why I don't play Call of Duty anymore. Because this right here, this man-child that we see, he's acting like he would in a COD game. Do you get what I'm like a squeaker? I don't know if anybody knows the lingo when it comes to it. Hey, Hayes, you should check it out again because they recently made it cheaper line, but still so. Oh, see, I might, one day do a splurge and be like, okay, get a hoodie. They did say Boston this winter is going to be bad, so time to prepare.
Yeah. Let me see. This is what I think about this guy right now.
Okay, we're gonna see something.
All right, that's what I think. He doesn't want to fucking grow up.
No,
All right.
it's right. You're completely right. And yeah, I should check out Teddy Fresh again because they do have nice, simple clothing, and I like the styles. I'm first to admit I like Teddy Fresh. It's just sometimes I can't spend $80 on a hoodie.
Yeah.
No, he's done. You can talk. He's done.
I'm just being silly. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. I don't know how you put up with this shit. I would fucking leave his ass.
Bro,
I'm having a third child with him.
No,
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Wait,
That's
XQC didn't even
right.
say we're getting divorced yet. Go ahead.
XQC is good.
You know, our 4-year-old though would love your giraffe. I don't know who you got it for.
Holy fuck, she has 3 kids. She doesn't look like she's.
Yeah, she just had a kid. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a compliment. How the hell is she staying this fit? 3 kids. Holy fuck.
But our 4-year-old would love
a model before Ethan.
I think she
or something
modeled.
like that?
No, she was actually in the Israeli army. I think in Israel everyone has to serve. Basically, if you're a citizen. So she was actually in the Israeli army. So yeah.
Your giraffe in the back.
Don't buy it. It's worth your price for no reason. But I like it a lot.
Okay.
That's what you. Okay, so let me just.
Sorry, Hila came to defend Teddy Fresh because you're talking about her business.
Wait, what do you say?
Our 4-year-old would love your giraffe in the back.
Don't buy it. It's worth your price for no reason. But I like it a lot.
Okay.
That's what you. Okay, so let me just.
Sorry, Hila came to defend Teddy Fresh because you're talking about her business.
I actually wasn't planning to come in, but you brought up Teddy Fresh. Listen, then talk to me because I'm the person running Teddy Fresh, not him.
Yes.
You want to talk about it? Talk to me.
I understand, Hila.
Okay.
And the reason why I brought up that point, okay, is that sometimes some things happen where it's somebody else's fault. It's a mistake. It's a whatever, right? And some things just gonna happen, right? It's just kind of human nature, and just
Totally.
it's a time.
That's bullshit.
And the question is, what do you do about it?
Yeah, what are you doing about it on a daily basis?
I took action about it,
Yeah.
and it hasn't happened.
Yeah.
Since things came up online, people pointed out to us. We had meetings at the office. We made guidelines when we work with new graphic
What are you
design.
doing about it? That's the question.
What are you doing?
Okay. So if you guys stop bombarding and you actually listen to the
This
answer,
isn't bombarding. I'm
Stop
talking.
with the fucking posturing.
I'm defending
You
my
don't need to- you
company.
don't- Just answer the question. You don't need to do these like, if you'll stop interrupt, just answer the fucking question, bro. Nobody cares.
I hate when motherfuckers say, stop arguing. It's like, bro, yeah, I agree. Just answer the motherfucking
Answer the question. He's trying to do it.
You're stopping from talking. I had that situation with like Constance. That a little bit annoyed me. I was like, Constance, just go on with it. Go. I get it. You're getting interrupted. I get it. It's messing up your train of thought. Just go. Okay.
He's mad though.
Next, they just need to do the 2-minute time clock for fucking xQc. Like, get a time clock for.
Okay. I'll answer the question.
Okay.
So what you are agreeing with me is that sometimes, right, there's gonna be a mistake. There's gonna be something that somebody doesn't want.
Daily basis with you.
Go on.
And you will rectify it after the fact, in hindsight, correct?
Yes.
What we did is not okay. You continue to do it on a daily basis several times.
He's
It would
not
be different
getting
if I
it.
came here and
He's
I
not
said, I don't
getting it.
care. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm distributing to those guys who made the original graphic. I'm making their life better while I'm sitting in a Gucci shirt, you know?
Okay. Yeah, that's like $1,000. Is what it is. Exactly. Which I don't know why you would bring that up. To be honest, that's kind of you want to talk about money.
I thought it was a good point because you're taking.
Because you're saying that you care.
Let's not answer the question. You do nothing to rectify it while we do. So go ahead. What are you doing about it on a daily basis?
Every single person that has brought a negative point about the videos,
but you don't change what you do.
We have. Well, absolutely, we have.
You literally said, "I don't care."
Let me see if he's actually changed. I want to see something. I gotta see this. Let me see.
Look at. Do you think you could find his most recent? That would be fair. Like if he went live today or yesterday.
Okay, let's go with xQc reacts on his channel. Let's see. All right, 5 hours ago. All right.
Is it his YouTube channel where his
he has an xQc React YouTube channel.
Okay. I don't know how much I would trust that considering he has editor. That's just me though, but I could be being picky.
Yeah, okay.
Because editors, like if we had an editor, do you know how good that they would make us look? Do you get what I'm saying? Like they would cut out like the awkward silence. They would, put like a meme here. They would make it more funny,
Right. Let me just do something. Let me stop sharing the screen. I'm going to share the Disney
Okay.
one so I don't lose my place.
Yeah. I see.
Okay, we're gonna be fair. Let's see his last.
Okay.
We're
Disney.
Play.
Oh God, don't fuck with Disney, man.
Disney is destroying all good franchises on purpose. He's reacting to it, and he's gonna react to it. Okay, let's see what happens.
Disney is perfectly happy with their catastrophic downfall.
Okay, let's see.
Yeah,
put it at 1.5.
No longer the magical, wonder-filled universe that it was when we were growing up. Not only have they been making uninspiring, lackluster new films, but they've been
I've seen this video.
Narratives of iconic creations. To make things even worse, they buy out competitive film studios who are actually making cinematic masterpieces and drag them into the mud. But the people have had enough with Disney's boring and bleak vision for the future. They're losing hundreds of millions.
All right.
Millions of dollars bombing at the
He's just randomly sprouting shit. Okay.
box office with record low sales, stock prices dropping to the lowest in decades, and while you think this may be an indication they need to change, it is only going to get worse. The real reason Disney is refusing to pay attention to their imminent doom is much deeper and darker than you could ever imagine.
It seems like a lot of the big things that we know of, like a big.
Okay, he's actually talking. Okay, here's some proof.
Take a minute.
That we remember as like super popping off is all pretty much going down. A lot of things, especially in film and
Renaissance, where some of their best movies were created. The Little Mermaid, Beauty and the Beast, Aladdin, The Lion King, Pocahontas, Hercules, Mulan, Tarzan. These 8 classics all received an overwhelmingly
saying yeah is not for you, so
positive critical reception. But more importantly, the fans loved it. Each film generated hundreds of millions of dollars in the box office. The Lion King earned the most at nearly $1 billion, making it the 57th most successful film of all time. These films were so successful that even their soundtracks were selling millions of copies. The Little Mermaid 6 times platinum, Beauty and the Beast 3 times.
Guys, I think Tarzan, they put it in the beginning, right?
Okay, so he's actually talking. All right, that's an improvement. See if he's actually doing it.
Before Disney agreed to distribute 3 films for Pixar, as well as
Okay, so he's doing good in the beginning. Let's see. Let's just skip to the end part.
Yeah, this is normally when people get lazy at the end.
All right, let's see the lazy part. We'll see if he's lazy.
Right, some sort of virtues and be like,
Okay, he's
guys, look how much I
talking.
care. Everybody
LGBTQ media or sponsoring LGBTQ organizations and events, and demonstrated public support for LGBTQ plus equality under the law through local, state, and federal legislation or initiatives. Companies are rewarded with essentially a social credit score based on how inclusive they are. Investors often consider a company's CEI score as an indicator of potential future backlash over human rights violations.
You know the problem is that they all did it at once. I think that's a big problem. That they all felt the need to force it all at once. It's okay to do it kind of like a little bit forcibly. Here, they.
Okay, but he plays the whole guy. He plays the whole video.
He didn't once advertise the guy or the video. You know how, most streamers, even us, we go watch his video, go do that. You kind of boost up the content. Because we're reaction channels. The least that we can do is be like point.
Okay, holy fuck, he's a look at this, bro. This is an hour ago.
This was an hour ago.
It is a symptom that.
Yeah, this is an hour ago.
He did not. Is he really reacting to? Look at his description. I know this. I know this guy's videos.
And Teen Killer Detective. Okay.
Explore with no. Go to more. I want to just see if he puts in.
He puts in there. He puts in there. So he's reacting to there, and he's watching the entire goddamn video. Okay, let's see. Like, bro, this is fucked.
He's
man.
pushing out a lot of 5 hours.
1 hour, 5
ago.
hours, 8 hours, 21 hours. What day? I mean, like, what the fuck? And now he actually reacted to the.
I'm going to jail for react. Oh, he reacted to Legal Eagle.
Reacted to Legal Eagle. This guy is a fucking unbelievable, bro. You're stealing people's content, man. Like, this is really fucked.
And you know what? Stopping it every couple minutes and just going, "Oh wow, yeah, we knew this," or just saying a couple words. I don't think that's. Maybe I'm being too picky because all the people I watch and what we do, we kind of have a discussion in between. Does that make sense?
What? I mean, I think you have to have a passion for the subject and actually want to do research about the subject. Like, I feel like that's what you need to do. But he has no. He's just mass producing, fucking just sitting there and watching other people's videos and just randomly sprouting nonsensical bullshit. But the guy is. This is fucked up, man. Like,
and
you are
making millions.
You're still like, bro. Like, this is so messed up. Like, look at this. Like, let's go to a video of, because usually you got to give it like a day or two.
And you know what, that's the thing right there. It's really bad, especially that he does it to smaller channels. He does it to smaller channels because honestly, if smaller channels don't have it in them financially to stop him, and it sucks. Yeah. But one day he's gonna mess with one small channel and underestimate what this person's worth is, and they're gonna do something about it. And it's all karma. He shouldn't be stealing people's content. Like, there's documentaries on YouTube that are so fucking well done that they should be on Netflix. Like, they're so amazing.
Because it's like at a certain point, man, like, why are you first off, by your own arguments, you should not be re-uploading these videos on YouTube because now your videos are competing in the algorithm against the original videos.
Exactly. That's the thing. Keep it on Kick.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, but I still do the right thing, though.
Which is what?
Right. Which is work to make better thumbnails, better description, and to better work with the creators that are.
What the fuck are you talking? Thumbnails take bro. Thumbnails do not take that long. What are you talking about?
I literally found the thumbnail. Granted, there's some thumbnails that I do edit myself with Photoshop, but yeah, it takes you like 2 seconds to get.
Yeah, and if you really want to make like a really personal, like for sometimes if I do like a true crime one, I want to make it respectful and try to figure it out. It takes me a little bit longer, probably about like 15, 20 minutes. But like, this is not hard. And a description, what the fuck are you talking about? And you have employees, you have editors, you have people that you employ. So all you're doing is just going into your fucking Gucci shirt, with your fucking shitty silver chain and sitting with your headphones watching other people's work. You're not doing anything.
He's doing the bare minimum, and
behind the video, so that we don't fuck him over. And the
what were you saying, man? I'm sorry.
I said no, that's okay. I said he's doing literally the bare minimum, but yet he's getting all the money.
He's getting more money than the people that he's fucking robbing from.
Actually gains something from it. Now, I'd like to talk with Hila for a minute. So what you're saying is that you're repairing from hindsight, which is something that even try to get at me at, right? And then you brought the fact that we have 30 employees to help us out. Okay, fair enough. Then I, xQc, or whatever the corporate company, parent company is, right? Well, we only have like 2 employees, 2 editors, right? And help us out, guys. Like, this is so sad. We only have 2 guys. We're playing the victim card here, right? Well, they sometimes make mistakes too, right?
It hasn't happened to us in a long time since we took action. This just happened to you on a daily basis.
I think the difference, if I can say, is that I've been listening, and when Ethan is asking you about this, for example, you don't say that this is wrong. The thumbnail, the matching thumbnail and title, you say, I did it because I like it.
No, he says they're working on better thumbnails.
So the answer has changed now. If this is your answer, that sounds a lot better. You know,
the only reason why it's changed, okay, is that I'm trying to make a bold point for him to latch off the fact that he's on the fucking high road. He's on the high road of the whole process. Okay,
that's your problem.
When you are on the high road, it is a thin fucking road on the high road. Okay, because you have to be really tight with what you do, the things that you say, and how you act. Right?
I think.
What are you fucking spewing from
I
your
don't
mouth?
know. He's saying a lot, but nothing at the same time.
It says they can't fight him in court or they're afraid to speak up. I'm so glad H3 made away more people aware. Yeah, I mean, wrong is wrong, and you're stealing from people who can't fight this guy. You're fucking doing you're getting paid $100 million on Kick. You're actually just sitting there, fucking. They let you stream almost anyone's work there, and you've been fucking leeching off of other people's hard work for a long ass time.
And now people are stepping up.
And larger content creators are calling your ass out. And I actually hope that you get sued, actually, for the fucked up shit you're doing. I hope because, like, really, you're stealing. And it's really fucking wrong. And I think you need a rude awakening. I think you need a rude motherfucking awakening.
He's doing fine. He's live every day for hours.
Please. I'm talking to Ethan, or you don't interrupt me. Okay.
Whoa.
No, you're taking the high road. Okay?
Oh no, you don't. I'm sorry, but we're infamous for interrupting each other all the time.
Yeah.
And that's what happens when you have a group discussion. You're going to interrupt people, but saying to her, basically, can you shut up now? First
off, Hila is a retired soldier and probably would fucking murder you in a fight. I would put my money on Hila. I'm telling you now. She was in the Israeli army. That is a fact. You have not served one day in the army. You would fucking be decimated her.
And she's a mom of 3.
Yeah.
You have to be really tight in how you operate, right? So we say things like, oh, well, he does this and I never do this, right? Well, you are wrong. And I just told you.
You haven't proven that.
Yes, you haven't proven
that. So the designs you stole, that's called being a thief. A thief, piece of shit, garbage.
Yes, that was not right when that happened.
Okay.
It hasn't happened in a long time, and we actually made efforts to prevent it. You have not. You said your efforts to prevent it is better thumbnails and titles, bro. This is your example of better thumbnails and titles.
Oh my God, are you serious?
Is that the same video twice? Oh no, that's better thumbnails.
The top one is the original thumbnail, and the bottom one is his thumbnail. And all he did was do an up close and put his face there. This motherfucker stole this man's thumbnail.
That's too far. That's way too far. To me, that's too far. Like, not only are you stealing content, but you're also stealing their thumbnails.
He's stealing their thumbnails now. What a lazy piece of shit.
Oh,
what a fucking lazy piece of shit. Oh my God, I hope you get sued, you piece of shit.
2 weeks ago, same name, same fucking thumbnail. The guy you did the experiment says, change my thumbnail, change the name so that my audience doesn't get confused and so that you don't steal my views. Why are you denying that? It's so obvious.
Okay. So
yes, it's the exact same.
So when people search for the video, they're going to go to the most popular views, which would be him because he's a popular person on social media, and they're totally going to ignore the original content creator.
Wow.
So not only is he stealing the names, the thumbnails, and content, but he's stealing all that money.
Yeah.
Answer the question.
What's the question?
The question is, how is it that you can deny that you're stealing views and intentionally misleading audience to clicking your fucking video?
Intentionally, that is not intentional.
How is? Oh my god!
He just lied in 4K. He lied to us all in 4K. Look at Mila. Mila's like, can we just tell him to go fuck off now? That's her look. Like, really?
That's so funny. Like, let's listen to that again. I almost fucking hurt myself laughing actually at that.
Okay. So, like I said, we
answer the question.
What's the question?
The question is, how is it that you can deny that you're stealing views and intentionally misleading audience to clicking your fucking video?
Intentionally, that is not intentional.
How is? Oh my god!
It's so he's lost in a delusion. It's literally the same thumbnail, the same title. If you look it up, his video is going to come first just because of algorithm.
No, it wasn't intentional. It's the same fucking title, the words, it's everything's the same. It's everything. Only thing different is this fucking the font of the words and his fucking dummy face on the fucking thumbnail. Holy fuck. And look at this dumb motherfucker on the top right looking at it like, oh, well, that looks bad. What a fucking idiot. This must be Betty's soulmate. Yeah, this must be Betty's soulmate. Maybe they cook the same.
Okay. So, like I said, we
answer the question.
What's the question?
The question is, how is it that you can deny that you're stealing views and intentionally misleading audience to clicking your fucking video?
Intentionally, that is not intentional.
How is? Oh my god! Is it possible? Is it possible?
Go ahead.
Let's say someone comes from your stream. They've watched you all day. They love you. They're a big fan. They watched you react to, let's say, Mr. Beast's new video. Okay.
Yeah.
And then they come to the homepage, and guess what they see there? Mr. Beast's new video. Do you think that are they less likely or more likely to click his video after they saw it on your channel?
Answer
the question, dude. More or less likely.
Okay.
No. Just answer one or the other. Two choices.
Less. Got him.
Yeah. Did.
Damn. So then
Mr.
Beast is,
that proves that you're stealing people's views intentionally.
Okay,
Thank you, bro.
So the views and the click rate on that particular instance, do you think that will end up being a raw loss to the creator or not?
Yes.
Sorry?
Are we done talking about Teddy Fresh?
Yeah, if we're done talking about Teddy Fresh, it'd be better because I don't want to feel like we're getting up.
Get out, thief, before I fucking Robin Hood this shit. Before I start spreading the wealth of your company to other people. Holy shit, I'm gonna come at you guys for things and designs. Jesus Christ.
Wow, what a piece of shit.
See, if you're gonna talk fucking shit about Gila, why did you wait for her to take her headset off and walk away?
Let me see.
Move.
Let me see what his thumbnails are, actually. You know, now you got me curious on that shit.
Yeah, compare his thumbnails recently for the past week, or even just today, he's released like 4 videos. And the titles as well. That's the kicker, because when you search the titles, are they the same as what he's reacting to?
Let me see. I'm gonna look. Because I was just watching this. I was kind of watching. I didn't finish. I was watching about the zombie thing with this one channel. Let me see. All right. Oh my God. Oh my God. Let me see. Yeah, he is stealing the thumbnails. He is stealing the fucking thumbnails. Let me do a share screen.
Okay.
Let me drop this. I'm gonna do a scare. Let me just do this.
Yeah, I looked it up too, and it looks like he's stealing the titles as well.
The titles and the thumbnails as well.
Yeah.
He's still doing this to this day. Let me just do a share screen.
He learned nothing.
Okay.
He learned nothing. And how long ago was that Ethan video?
Okay, xQc, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so look at this teen killer, right?
Let me see. Yep.
You see this teen killer one, right?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna scroll. I'm gonna copy and paste it and just do it again because obviously we're dealing with. All right. Let me see.
There it is, right there.
There it is. It's the same one. It's the same fucking thumbnail.
Killer shocks detectives by. Yeah, he's still stealing thumbnails, and he didn't learn fucking. And how long ago was that Ethan video? Because Neil has had that baby for a while.
Yeah, let me see.
I think. Don't quote.
Let's see. xQc.
xQc H3. Let me see. That was a month ago.
Yeah, what I'm saying. Oh wait, this is another one. This is xQc Reacts. Let's see. xQc Raw 1.
Wait, he has 2 channels?
He has multiple channels.
Yeah, he's still stealing every little bit.
Yeah. That was 2 hours ago. That
He's stealing
the
from
teen
me
killer
too.
Yeah, that the teen killer detective, teen killer shocks detectives. So yeah, he's stealing. He's still stealing thumbnails from people 2 hours ago. He hasn't learned his fucking lesson.
And titles, like I can't get over the title part. Like thumbnail, okay, it's a shitty thing to do, but you're literally taking the search of that title and directing it to you.
He's still stealing their thumbnails and the titles. Yes, he's still doing this to this day. You could share it again. We're gonna continue going through this guy's fucking bullshit.
Okay, got it.
Wow, he just doesn't care. I hope he gets sued. Yeah, I do actually hope he gets sued. I hope he gets like a fucking rude awakening, actually, because this is not right. You're still because that guy who does the teen killer thing, that like those the channel he was taking it from was Explore With Us, and basically he does like goes through the cases, interrogations, and that takes a lot. Yeah, that takes a lot of work to go through that shit, man. That is a lot of work.
And that channel also put a watermark on it now because of people taking their content. That's how bad it's gotten.
Yeah, that's really wrong.
Silly, but ours is defensible. Yours is not, or at least we've made. It's not defensible, but anyway. You know what? I mean, I don't see this conversation going much.
Guys, it is defensible thievery, guys.
It's
stealing in the right way.
No, I retracted that as soon as I said it. Right. What you heard. I said we've corrected the error, an understandable error, in my opinion, one that you refuse to remedy after time and time and time again. You provide me zero direct answers, and frankly, I think you're wrong, and I think you don't care that you're wrong because it benefits you greatly. You make a lot of money. You don't want to change what you do. And here's another thing: you're not going to be able to make 12 hours of content for Kick, who paid you $100 million, if you can't steal other people's content.
He has to make 12 hours a day of content.
If he had like 4 good documentary videos, or even 3, he could, or no 4, he could have stretched that out with properly reacting to it.
Bro, like he doesn't need to do that shit too. Like, bro, like let's be real. This guy, let's be real. xQc is not highbrow, like intellectual. He needs to react to the low stuff, like the low-hanging fruit shit. That's his fucking wheelhouse.
Because if you don't, what the fuck are you going to do all day? Sit there and gamble? Nobody's going to watch that shit. Nobody's going to watch this shit already. They don't care about you even having arguments. Clearly, you're not very good at that. You lost 12 viewers, man. My views are very good right now, by the way.
So I don't need like a therapist to give us a hint on when the tantrum ends. When does it end, Ethan? It seems like when you go on these tangents, you just go on a rampage, you just ramble and ramble without making any concise point or a question. Is it you're done with that shit? Can we talk like adults now or not?
I think this conversation has kind of been exhausted.
People would rather watch me full screen cam do the fucking worm.
Do that, bro. Do it for a week. Do a week of no reaction content and see how many fucking views you get. Oh, he's crying in the corner. Okay, sure. I mean, that's content, man. It's original content.
That's how the worm works.
Yeah, do that, bro. Do it. Dude,
I
do
think
a
you
week.
fucking love it, man.
Bro,
This is the most money you've had in the past fucking 4 years, bitch.
It's awesome. Do a week of no react content.
Oh man.
Even a day.
Okay.
Do one day without react content. I'm serious.
Hey, Ethan. Let's see your wife's merch sales on the first wave.
Why do you keep on bringing up this man's wife?
His only argument is that one mistake that was made that was corrected, and that's the thing. You can make mistakes, but you have to take accountability, own up to the mistake, say sorry, and make things better. Him, on the other hand, he refuses not to.
This guy's so lazy.
90% of designs were stolen.
90%?
Let's see the figures.
Wait, hold on. You're just being silly, bro.
It was just one hoodie.
Because clearly, the burden of proof is on you now, right? Because if you make an argument, then you have to prove it. You go ahead, prove it.
You haven't even shown. I mean, What?
I
Dude,
don't
you're
have to,
being
you do.
silly, bro. You're being ridiculous.
I mean, is this guy drunk or something debating him? Because this would make more sense if he was like drunk.
Hey, Georgia.
Well, it seems like
Georgia.
I have to prove everything, and you have to prove nothing.
That's not at all what's been happening.
And you've done nothing except prove some defunct
All right, thank you,
email
buddy.
out of
It was
some
a good
paid actor.
chat. I think that we've done a good job at getting to the heart of what you care about and how you feel about taking people's videos. I think it was illuminating. I think we had a really good conversation.
Oh my God, it's over.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think you have anything else interesting to say, so I think we can wrap it up.
Really? Oh, I think the audience thinks I have something interesting to say. It's just the problem is that you're running.
How long do you want me to sit here and listen to you, watch you crawl around on the ground like a worm? I have a show to do, dude. Unlike you, I actually fucking organize and put work into my show. I understand for you, you're just burning time. You could sit here for 12 hours. That'd make your life easier. You wouldn't have to go steal videos. But me, I planned this. I have a show.
He's not fucking wrong. Let's be real.
That's a burn.
The schedule. This is stop being interesting because you're just sitting there saying silly shit and doing the worm. So with that being said, thank you for calling. I feel like it was very illuminating, and I wish you the best. And I hope you have a great stream. Oh, one more question. I wanted to ask him, who is Mr. Chair? Mr. Chair is here. Actually, I'll show this. Fuck. I wanted to ask
You
him
can
that.
tell Ethan's really
Mr.
upset.
I have a concept in my chat called Mr. Chair. If I'm gone and watch a video and
Here's him talking about Mr.
I
Chair.
have a concept in my chat called Mr. Chair. If I'm gone and watch a video and I leave, Mr. Chair watches the video for me. And chat fucking loves Mr. Chair more than they like me. Chat hates
I think
me.
that means that they like the original video.
Oh my God.
Did he drop the call with him?
Yes, he dropped the call with him.
Doesn't he come back? Scooch it and see if he comes back.
I don't know if he comes back. I don't think he
Oh,
comes
okay. Okay.
But
yeah.
basically, he just revealed that the actual heart and soul of xQc's content is his chair because people would rather him not be there. They would rather watch the videos that he's stealing.
And he sees this as adorable. We see it as, oh wow, that's the biggest diss ever. People would rather look at furniture than you.
Let's go to a little bit of it. Let me see.
What? And you just comment before seeing it?
No, I'm setting it up for you. I'm gonna play. I'm opening it here. This idiot.
Yeah, I mean, it's not high effort.
No. It's this is like
not
that.
high effort.
I mean, hold on. Here, let me get a
not
taste of
either.
this. He didn't talk about it. He's literally just sitting there quietly for the first 30 seconds. You should sue him. Fuck you, xQc, you thief bitch.
Turns out it's actually on his secondary channel.
So if you choose, I'll play the whole thing. Just let me know when to stop. If you want me to.
It's entitled "Thank You, Coffeezilla." It's the third response.
They could sue you, and they would be right to sue you. I think they would be in the right.
I think so.
Thank you, Paul. And it's a pretty big change in Logan's attitude so far. So let's see what he has to say to us.
Coffeezilla is not a criminal.
I wonder what Ethan has to say.
He's going to hire me.
What? Do you want to keep watching?
I'm just wondering. The guy says, "I wonder what he has to say." I wonder what you have to say about this because I'm watching you. You haven't said shit yet. So I mean,
well, you told me to let the clip play. Do you want me to let the clip play, or do you want me to interrupt it? You got to choose a lane.
I was trying to be creative with it and kind of do commentary at the same time. And I was asking the old Ethan, the guy that's morally above everybody.
Okay.
High road.
Okay, cool.
But in all seriousness, this video
That's a good one right there, boy.
does have some major admissions in it. I want to go through.
Criticism of him right now is that he uploaded this to YouTube. Because I understand the nature of. I mean, listen, it goes on. I'm going to tell you, I find it really interesting that you think this is compelling. This is actually, first of all, there's so many cuts in it. It's not persuasive at all. But one thing I do want to ask you about is why you cut out the beginning of the segment when I talked about it. Here's when I set up the video. Here it is. And again, the framing, what you say in the before and after is really important. So here's how that clip starts, Felix, which you cut out for some reason. Yeah, so Logan made a video after he got absolutely bought.
Yeah, so basically he brought this evidence of him not reacting and he cut it up to make it look like he's doing the same thing as xQc. Jump that apart.
I don't know who the victims are or if there are any. All right, let's move on. We're talking in circles a little bit. We want to talk about the permission thing?
I mean, so what you're doing is running away pretty much. We're not running.
Well, no,
we're running in a direction and you're going straight forward. That's what's going on right now.
That's clearly not the case, but
So this interview
just let
started
it be
off
for the sake of continuing the
aggressive to
argument.
begin with.
Oh,
rightfully
absolutely.
so. Rightfully so, though, because in YouTube terms, H3H3 is what's protecting the low-hanging channels.
Well, in this scenario.
In this kind of case, yeah, this scenario.
Gotcha.
And
But yeah,
it's just crazy that he gets, not Ethan, but Felix. Now that I know his name, I'm just going to call him Felix.
Just call him
Felix.
xQc.
Well, XQc.
Just call him Mr.
I'm going to
X.
call him X.
Mr. X. Mr. Q.
But he's getting paid all this fucking money to just sit there, and sometimes not even sit there. Mr. Chair comes in.
Let's see what what's kick, man.
XQC. That's not a name that somebody who has really bad dyslexia can remember.
That's the probably the point. Let me see.
It's going to be an exercise for me.
All right. Yes, do like 12-hour streams. Okay, so let me see something.
That's contractual, right? I don't know if I'm saying the word right, but with Kick, his contract is he has to do 12-hour streams a day.
Okay, we're gonna watch a little bit. We're gonna watch a little bit of XQC's fantastic Kick content and see. Am I? Because it's 6 hours. We're just gonna fast forward that shit.
Yeah.
I'm not sitting here for fucking 6 hours to watch.
Oh no, please don't.
I'd rather stick fucking pins and needles in my eyes, to be completely honest with you. Okay, so we're gonna start from the beginning. So, what does he do? He plays. He's got 8,760 views on this thing. Why the fuck Kick paid him?
Is this a new video or an old
This is a
one?
new video, literally a day ago. I don't know
Okay.
why Kick paid him $100 million. Kick, you are fucking idiots, I have to say. But anywho, that's besides the point. Like you probably would have been better off just paying a bunch of small little channels to go over there, a bunch of money, and I guarantee you'd probably get a lot more organic growth. But whatever, you people are dumb in business. Okay, he's playing music. Let's just fucking mute the music because I don't want to hear this dummy's voice. Let's hear that. Okay, so he's playing video games. Okay, he's opening up packs in his video games, and he's playing a little soccer game. Okay, this is good so far. He's playing video games. He's playing more video games. The chat is not even fucking moving. I'm going to see more video games for about an hour. 2 hours.
I
And
love
now-
football, but I don't love football this much to play it like that.
Okay, so now he's watching something. What is he watching?
Punch in the face.
Okay, he's watching something.
He's watching someone's content.
Watching someone's content.
That's
He's
another
wa-
YouTuber, isn't that guy?
Yeah, that's another YouTuber.
Portugal.
He's just watching this guy's content. That's great.
I have that jersey, by the
He's
way.
He's watching someone else's content. Okay, that's great. He's not really reacting at all. He's watching someone else's content. He's not really acting at all. Someone else's. Now he's stealing from that. Now he's watching the interrogation video we talked about where he stole the guy's thumbnail and he's stuffing his mouth face full of food while he's watching and stealing. We're seeing a lot of commentary about true crime from this guy right now. He's really, really explaining the whole situation, how interrogations work, and the information about this case. Look at him. Look how interested he looks into it. I mean, he really looks in depth.
Do it. I think he
Wow.
does. I think for YouTube videos, he has the editors mashed together or something.
Wow. I mean, wow.
Yeah.
Look at this content, man. Look at these. Look at that facial reaction. Whoa. Those eyes. That's crazy. Wow.
It's kind of insulting. It's kind of insulting, especially when it's true crime. It's like,
Whoa. Look at that face. Wow. Look, he's really teaching us something about true crime. He's really teaching us something about true crime by silently staring at the fucking video and not saying a goddamn word for about 35 fucking minutes. Oh, let's see more. Oh, more. What? Look, more. We finally
now
finished
he's
it.
talking.
Okay, he finished it. Now he's done. He watched the entire thing. Now he's really tired. Now he's gonna steal. Now he's gonna watch someone else's content. Let's see. Now he's gambling. Okay, now he's gonna gamble. He's going to gamble his money away. Okay, at least this is original content.
Is
Let's
he
see.
watching somebody gamble? Because look at the interface.
No,
Oh, no,
I think
he's
might-
gambling.
no, he's
Yeah.
gambling. He's gambling. Let's see. He's gambling. Fantastic. This is great content, guys. He's great. Wow, this is great, guys. So he plays video games, watches other people's content without fucking saying a goddamn word, and he gambles all day.
When you're a Kick contractor holder or partnership, whatever they call it on Kick World, is it mandatory that you Kick World? Yeah, is it mandatory for them to at least have a little segment in their live streams of gambling, since that's how the whole Kick thing is?
No, I don't know. I think they just this guy got okay. So he's gonna play a video game. Okay, we're gonna see what he's gonna do.
I like xQc. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, but this is okay. So basically, he's playing video game. Okay, so far good. Gambling.
Yeah.
Okay. Still original content. Still original. Let's see if he's doing that. Let's see. All right. All right. So this one's good. This one's good. Let me see. Let's go on. All right. All right, let's see. Gambling, video games, gambling, video games, gambling, video games, gambling, video games. Okay, so far, these are good. Those are good because that's original content. That's not stealing from someone. But I don't know if he deleted any of the videos. These are just simply videos that he left on. So, I don't know.
Do you think the reason why people, like I was wondering the same thing, Jasmine, about Chili. Do you think the reason why people like him and they watch him, it's the same effect as the original mukbang videos? Mukbang videos were a thing. It started off as a thing before, it got disgusting. To have a meal with somebody, to interact with people, to have conversations over a nice meal. That's how mukbangs were invented. Do you think this is also kind of like the mukbang thing of having that background noise and being a part of a conversation, especially for people who live alone or depressed? Or like, I'm trying to find out what is it the reason for them to like him? Because I don't get it.
I think people liked him when he was playing video games. I think people like watching his reactions for playing gambling, and I think he basically can't fill that content all the time, so he basically watches other people's streams. And basically, so I think what he's doing is stealing, 100% stealing.
Yes, Jasmina, he still plays games. Granted, very slow-paced games like FIFA, but he still plays games.
But he started out in the gaming community, so that's what it is.
Yeah. The thing is, though, when he plays a game for 3 hours and then goes to YouTube content from low-hanging channels like the Miu channel, and just stealing outright their whole entire video, their thumbnail, and even their title, that's the issue I have.
Yeah. That is a fucking gigantic issue because you're stealing from people's hard work. Those videos take a lot of time to edit. A lot of time. You're talking about like,
oh my god, so much fucking time. And then you have to know, you have to have a script ready. You have to be precise, especially when it's true crime, because you don't want misinformation. Like, I think true crime community has the biggest responsibility to make sure the content that they put out is accurate.
I mean, like, look at this. Like, and like, you can argue, okay, well, it's okay because he was on Kick. But he uploads it to his channel, right? 2 hours ago. And look at this. Uploads the whole thing with the same thumbnail.
Hold on. Let me get it. I just got it. Sorry, I was reading. I'm a gamer and just enjoy his content. No, I get it. Like, a lot of gamers watch other gaming channels. I do it too. I do it constantly. I always have something in the background, like The Outer Limits. Like, I love his content. He plays just strictly horror games, and I enjoy it.
You like his content, you like his gaming content, do you like his reaction content? That's a question I have for Mr.
He said, Chili Pepper says, I like his gaming. That's what he said.
Okay, so that makes sense to me. I say that's original content. That is real original content in which you are actually making an effort to actually do something. But this is a no-brainer. This is like so fucked up.
And is consciously avoid.
Look at this. I don't want to steal this guy's video like he's doing. But look at this. He's eating a meal. And as a person who follows true crime, who actually invests himself in cases and listens into cases, this is kind of egregious to me.
This is just horrible.
This is like really egregious. What is he
laughing about? What the fuck is he laughing about? We're very picky when it comes to true crime.
Reading dozens of news reports about killers, I believe the note states, after reading dozens of news reports about...
Bro, are you laughing at
Rewind it more to like before he...
Because he must be reading the chat when he's doing this.
I hope. It doesn't appear that he thought ahead to what he would do after. according to unverified rumors online from people claiming to live in Sumner County. After setting the fire, Zachary ran nonstop for almost 5 miles with no
he's laughing at
destination
the
in
chat.
mind. Ironically, a note on his phone written 7 months earlier on January 22nd, 2012, indicates that he had thought about his escape, or at least criminals escaping police detection more broadly.
Oh, you disrespectful piece of shit.
I know bueno.
Really? Don't laugh at like shit like this, man. What are you doing?
I don't know, but when it comes to like me and you, we're very like when we do true crime, let's not make jokes. Let's get to the facts out. Let's show representation.
It's not a joking matter. It's not a joking matter. And that's just like, this is the content you shouldn't be fucking touching, really, if you're going to be like joking and chilling around, because people have died. Like, people have died. There's people that have gotten like sexually
this is a kid.
Yeah, this, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, Chili, that's what we're talking about. Like, if he just did gaming, he wouldn't even be a topic today.
No, I wouldn't talk about him at all.
Exactly.
I wouldn't even touch the subject. I wouldn't care. I don't care about when people say things I don't agree with or stuff like that. But like, you know, this is not like
stealing content isn't what, because you got to think too. It could be you next. It could be us. It could be Queen. It could be anybody, and we just need to stop it now. He's making it look okay to take somebody's content, put it up on the screen, and sit there and not be transformative whatsoever.
Yeah, let me see something. Because I don't know too much about this case. I'm saying in today's true crime documentary, we're covering the case of Zachary Davis. Note YouTuber review team here is okay. Zachary Davis. Zachary's received automatic life sentence for his first-degree murder following 4 days trial. How many people did Zachary Davis kill?
Why does that name sound so familiar?
He was a teen killer. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Okay, so the case that he's looking at is the story of Zachary Davis, who murdered his own mother when he was just 15 years old, is well and truly chilling one.
Wow, his own mother.
And
I don't know why it's so shocking to me. It's just because everything.
So this is probably So
I've normally already
The
watched
note states, after reading dozens of news reports about killers, I believe I found several consistent reasons why most killers are caught within a year. They rely too much on civilization.
Look at him laughing. Holy
This is a very important conversation. Maybe he should not do true crime videos. As interesting as they are, I mean, we all watch it because it's like, what the hell is going on?
Yeah, what the fuck, bro? Let's see something else. Like, yeah, that's so fucked up, man.
I don't like that bad juju. Don't be disrespectful, especially when it comes to a case. You know,
She can't talk. She's dead. He's doing another true crime story. Taken from the same YouTuber.
Yeah, emu. Well, that's what they call their people, emu.
Let me see. Okay, now he's talking.
They can, right? At that point, they're just talking to the person to just get a little bit more information, right? This is very much their goal to get more information.
My son's trying to come again.
Often enough.
Would turn out to be even more chilling.
Heard it, pretty much.
Just me, because I don't want to take a person's content. Let me see. I'm just seeing his reaction. I'm fast forwarding a minute, and I'm not really seeing too much. Let's see. Did he say anything?
The situation.
Did he say anything for the last 5 minutes?
I don't think so.
I hear the most darkest.
Lies by a qualified team, including learned his system.
See, now it went too lightheartedly talking about him to something very serious.
In high school, yes. Can you tell me a little bit about your classes at GMC?
Tell us your name and present yourself. What do you say, Chad, when people say present yourself. Do you even know what to say? I don't know what to say. Most people that I know don't know what to say.
So it took him about a good 10 minutes to start talking. Okay.
People will just go like, I play games at the computer. Here's my name.
Computer. Holy fuck, he has no clue what he's talking about. He hasn't researched the case at all. He hasn't researched the case at all.
No.
Around how you lock the gun, where you put the keys.
Okay, he's saying something now.
Would have
Okay.
been impossible if they. No, dude.
Couple hours ago. Yeah, couple hours ago. But
All right.
This interaction.
All right, chat. I'm gonna fucking say it, chat. A bunch of fucking NA unhinged people are gonna get mad at me, dude, for talking about gun laws, dude. No, dude. The way that they have it here in Canada, dude, the gun laws, most of this shit would have been impossible if they was according to the sort of guidelines that fucking Canada has around how you lock the gun, where you put the keys, how detached the bullets have to be, the mag, the gun. I think it would have been impossible to. Dude, it's my amendments, right? I get to protect myself. That's cool, dude. If you care about having a gun, then you probably won't care that much about having detached parts in your house and having certain guidelines around it. You just won't care because that's just how it is. If you're a gun enthusiast, you just have your gun. You just have whatever you want, but you just.
Are you able to understand what he's saying, or am I having a stroke right now?
I have no idea.
Maybe
It's
I'm
hard
playing
for me to
since you-
follow him.
Oh yeah, like I have it on normal. I was like saying to myself, am I having a stroke? Is the chat able to understand what he's saying? I know he's talking about gun laws in Canada, but then he started losing me in the middle of it.
Yeah, that's where I got.
Every time we've seen things with guns, it seems like it would have been impossible to do any of this shit.
Okay.
With that in place, which is so simple. And if people say it's my first, dude, it's my amendments, right? So I get to protect myself. That's cool, dude. If you care about
Bro, I don't even. Oh my god.
If you care about having a gun, then you probably won't care that much about having detached parts in your house and having certain guidelines around it. You just won't care because that's just how it is. If you're a gun enthusiast, you just have your gun. You just have whatever you want, but you just have to kind of be safer about it, which is not really a problem.
Shows that Sonny
That's commentary. I'll give him that. That's commentary right there. I guess.
Your name is not on it. Like guns will be used against you, and it's just bro. When people understand this, like
signs of distress, but the way he described himself a couple of minutes ago, plus his lack of awareness of it.
Oh, dude, these are classic gloves, though.
Sonny is clear, so
Okay.
it makes sense that he wants to be cooperative. He's markedly Jaime Goff, but that he emotionally alive. He also openly admits to trying to not stop working.
Initially,
an order of threat. Fairly true.
Both parents would either
maybe like a video.
Okay, another. What was that? 7 minutes.
Way too long for him to be quiet. That's the thing.
Yeah, I think that was pro-gun law rant. Canada is pretty different than the U.S. Yeah,
it is.
Towards the end, I didn't understand what the hell he was saying. I think he said something about First Amendment and then like not caring about things on your house, and I had no clue. I don't know why, but whatever.
Guy or something like that, because he seems like he knows the word that was supposed to be there, but doesn't remember it.
anything
You get it?
hand. However,
No.
I suppose humans
You know what I'm saying, though?
and me being human, I'm stuck with the same thing. And it's why I wore the gloves, is because I figured my hands would get sweaty being humans. Nervousness and such. So I wore them so I would be able to maintain my grip on the weapon and such. However,
Okay. Yeah. So. Yeah. Not good, bro. Not good. What do you think?
My opinion of him has not changed. I think if you're going to be a reaction channel, you need to react and have a conversation. And not only about the video, but also conversation with the people who are watching it with you. It's supposed to be like a fun thing. It is, depending on the subject, obviously. He is respectful.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, I get your point where it's like watching TV with your mates and you're trying to chill. But the thing is, he has a financial motivation for it. He has to sit there for 12 hours a day, and he got paid about $100 million to do it. So at that point, I mean, it's a little different. Like, it's a financial motivation. and he's taking other people's work who are barely making anything. On AdSense on YouTube is shit. If you make a video, unless you get like 10, 15 million views, you're not making money on that video, like the money that you should be making. And he is taking their videos and not only dipping it into Kick, but also dropping it on his YouTube channels. And he's also taking their thumbnails and the names, and he's putting it there. And also, I would argue that the first true crime video, I did not appreciate him laughing at a true crime. True crime is not a joking matter. People die, people get sexually assaulted, and I don't appreciate. I think you have to, like, there's certain content you can laugh at, joke at, stuff like that. But if someone's who has died, I'm not. You got to treat that with respect. And I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. That actually kind of pissed me off a little bit.
I was about to say that was the final nail in the coffin. That's why we don't do a lot of true crime too, because we get so invested in the case, we deep dive, and it's so mentally draining because you sit back and you go, wow, people are evil. And it's horrible. Him, on the other hand, he throws it on like he's flipping a TV channel and does the minimum, not even the minimum, less than what makes it transformative.
You gotta be respectful to the deceased people.
Yeah.
And that guy, and what it is those things are so people can get understanding. Like those interrogation videos are interesting because you get an idea of, okay, is he getting, what is the tactics of the cops? Like one of the tactics is they purposely invade your personal space to kind of like make you uncomfortable. There's other tactics like the good cop, bad cop scenarios, and also, lying and bringing misinformation and stuff like that to them. I don't know. I think the man is not going to stop. I think he's going to continue as it is because he's going to continue to make money from it. But it's just unfortunate. He doesn't see the errors of his ways because he can easily change his ways. He's a gamer, plays his video games. That's fair use. He can, he should just change his ways and react to content that he enjoys, and be himself. But it is what it is. I'm a lot older than
he's
him.
upsetting a lot of people.
Differently. Yeah, I get you're a lot older. I think, like, obviously he's a young man. He's like, I think, what, 27 years old?
We looked it up. I forgot, but it was like he's almost 30.
Yeah. But in the end of the day, and I get it, when you're young, you're arrogant. You think you're right all the time. You don't learn until much later. You just
at least give credit where credit is due. He's not really shouting out the channels. He's not having a discussion about the content. It's basically like filler before he wants to go play the game again. Does that make sense?
That's what it seems like. And I think, like, it's just like he really should change. But whatever. That's pretty much it.
Like whoever you like. Because there's like a lot of YouTube channels that people are like, why the fuck do you watch that? And it's kind of, I like it. It's just, I wish that he was more transformative because it's affecting other YouTube channels with their content and their revenue. And really, in this time and age, don't fuck with anybody's money. Just don't.
Yeah. Anyway, he has been called out publicly.
Yeah. Oh yeah, many times. Yeah.
He's going to be called. But at the end of the day, calling him out publicly really doesn't do much. It gets people more attention. But the truth of the matter is that the only time it starts getting change, like it's going to change, is if, like, basically money is affected. That's pretty. Yeah. My guess is that he's going to keep on trucking. He's going to do a little bit more commentary until a big company comes around. Because I think how he's going, he should take this as a warning. He should say to himself, geez, maybe I should take this as a warning and kind of avoid this. But I think he's gonna push it. He already pushed it twice with Breaking Bad and The Dark Knight. And he played those and he had to be stopped in the middle of it. And one day he's gonna cross a big company and they're not gonna like that stuff. And then he's not gonna like paying a lawyer to defend himself in that scenario.
And Warner Brothers does not fuck around. When that Harry Potter movie came out and people were like pirating them, like people went to jail. Like it's not like they had to pay a fine. No, people had to go to jail. Like Warner Brothers doesn't fuck around. And I just someday
Yeah.
he's gonna piss off somebody, and I don't want to see bad happening to anybody. Don't get me wrong.
Gordon Ramsay too. Yeah, and that's the weird thing. I don't understand why even people grab Gordon Ramsay. Like I would rather personally, I enjoyed myself watching Bullhorn Betty cook because I could just make fun of like a lot of the funny things she was doing. Or you could just watch other people, like just normal people cook and just like you kind of comment on that. I mean, like I think it really is. If you're a good entertainer, you can make anything entertaining. Or
Exactly.
you can, as long as you're having fun with it. I think that's the most important thing, having fun with it. But I don't know. I think when you're taking other people's videos, I think it's just lazy. Especially if you're paid $100 million, you can invent some content. You can definitely invent content at that point. You say to yourself, let's put a $10 million budget to invest in trying to get some good content for my audience. But that's just my opinion. It is what it is. MasterChef has streamed full episodes. Oh, fuck. He streamed full episodes. Holy fuck.
Oh, he's streaming. See, no. I mean, I can get like the vibe of sitting down, going live stream with a bunch of people who who are your friends or whatnot, your community, and watching a TV show together. And but be transformative. Don't sit there and give me facial expressions.
Yeah, but also you could do that on Discord, by the way. You can do a Discord watch party. I don't know how many you can put people on Discord. Probably you
We
could
used to
have
do it all the
200.
time.
Yeah, I mean, and that's private, and then you don't have to worry about fucking being completely destroyed. Also, Twitch, I believe, has something where you can actually do a watch party if everyone is Prime members too. And
oh yeah, Amazon Prime does it, and so does Hulu. You can have watch parties.
So,
but this is the thing: him streaming the Dark Knight and like the Warner Brothers movies and like Gordon Ramsay. It's not as serious because they're not losing really that much money. It's just that they're fucking with the wrong people. But it's him going after the low-hanging YouTube channels that put so much effort into their content to just be taken. It makes no sense.
Yeah. But anyway, guys, I think Cinnamon Toast Ken is good example of reaction commentary videos.
Yeah.
That fit use. Yeah, and I think eventually businesses catch on and they see themselves, oh, there's a lot of people that want to watch these movies with a lot of people. And maybe they eventually say to themselves, hey, maybe we set up a situation like a live streaming service where we purchase the rights to the movies and we basically get content creators to watch it, or something like that. I don't know. Maybe
that would be amazing.
Maybe someone like Netflix says to fucking someone says, hey, you like watching movies on live streams and your audience loves watching movies on live streams. Why don't you come to Netflix and watch this movie on Netflix? We'll pay you money. And I'm sure everyone will join Netflix to watch you stream on Netflix.
Oh, they already do that.
Netflix to watch these movies.
Yeah, Netflix already does that. It's called it has Trixie and Katya doing it.
Yeah, but imagine you get other people that are known.
Oh yeah, make it bigger. Yeah,
and,
make it
and
bigger.
then just do it right so people just don't get their content fucking robbed. You know what I mean? That's
the thing. There's a difference between a Netflix movie or show and then taking a channel.
Well,
that
even though I'm saying
big content,
but I'm saying I'm not saying because you're a big movie company. I'm saying they would set it up or something like that.
Yeah.
But who knows? Anywho, that's it. That's all we got to talk about. You guys have a good one.
Yeah, you guys have a good one and keep safe out there. And if there's anything you guys want us to talk about, comment below and we'll marinate the idea. Thank you guys for coming and keep safe.
All right, guys, you have a good one.